So today we're going to go over Dota terminology for beginners. And some of this might seem obvious to most of you, but if you're a beginner like I once was and like everyone was, you know, this could really help, because I remember during that phase I was just so confused. And I literally had to Google and Urban Dictionary like a ton of the things that people were saying because I didn't understand. So, I mean, I hope that this can be of help to beginners just to get a little bit more understanding of what the fuck people are talking about.
Hey!
Alright, so for starters, GG. GG, what does it mean? Good game. And usually people say this at the end. You could say it at the beginning as well. If you're in the pro levels or if you've ever watched a pro game, if they say GG at the end, it means they've given up. So it's basically just like, alright, good game, good game. It's kind of like, oh, this is the end. And that's basically it for GG. A Smurf, or a Smurf account. It means someone is a dick, basically. Someone is being a dick. I hate Smurf accounts. Fucking hate them. This basically means that somebody who is a way higher level with, you know, good MMR decided for whatever reason to make a new account and start from scratch. So it sucks because it's like when you're starting out and you're playing with someone and all of a sudden this person on the other team is like getting like a rampage. And you're like, what the fuck? And they have items no one ever buys at your level. Like, that is a Smurf account. Fuck those people. LH. People don't use this very much, but they'll either say LH or last hit, and what they mean by that is the last hit on a creep, or a tower, or a hero. Whenever you get the last final hit, whenever you get that last hit, you get gold and experience. If you get the last hit on a tower, you get more gold than the rest of your team. If you get the last hit on a hero, aka you killed them, you get more gold than the rest of your team. If you get the last hit on a creep, you get the gold and the XP.
Green is good.
AoE. An AoE stun, an AoE ult. What is AoE? Area of effect. So that means there's an area of effect around your target, or whatever you stunned, or put your ultimate, or whatever you did. So it basically means that there's an area around that point that is also affected. So you can have a large AoE, you can have a small AoE. Also, ult. What is ult? So most characters have 4 abilities. Some have more, just depending on the difficulty of the hero. But the last one is always going to be your ultimate, which can only be leveled at level 6. So it's kind of like your ultimate power that you have, and it usually is something that's saved for team fights. You don't want to just be like wasting your ultimate on nothing, so it's kind of like a special one. So that's your ult. People also say ulti. I do not say ulti, I say ult, but if you want to say ulti, go for it. MMR. What's MMR? Matchmaking ranking? Matchmaking rank? I don't even know, let me look it up. Matchmaking ranking, yeah, I was right, okay. Basically, your MMR, so you can play just normal games, just, you know, with your friends, whatever, you win, you lose, doesn't really matter. But if you play a ranked game, that's when you start creating your MMR, so it's a certain number. Basically, it's just a way to count how many games you've won versus how many games you've lost. So if you've won more games than you've lost, your MMR is going to slowly start climbing. If you keep losing games, your MMR is going to be lowering. So it's basically a way to see, like, okay, is this person, if they have a big MMR, that means that they're good enough to push through being average. They're good enough to be the person on the team that leads them to victory. So it's like a leader. It really is, you know, when you think about it, because if you're just average and you're just like playing, you know, you're always going to kind of hover at the same MMR, go down, go up, go down, go up. But if you really take that initiative, you're going to start climbing up, and that's why people want bigger MMRs, and that's why people keep playing Dota, because it's like, oh, well no, it's not the reason, but damn, it's sure making you want to play, because you know, it's like you lose a couple games and it's like, god damn, my MMR is low again, I gotta get it back up, and then it's just kind of addictive. But anyway, we won't talk about that. So, your MMR, that is what your MMR is. I didn't even start playing ranked for months. I was like, fuck that shit, I just want to have fun. And some people don't even do it at all. You really don't have to if you just want to have fun with it. But, oh, it's just a whole world. You gotta, even if you have an MMR, you should still just play to have fun. But it's like, where's the balance? Do you want to push yourself and take it seriously and raise your MMR, or do you just want to have fun? Can you do both? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so positions 1 through 5. This is really important to understand. It took me a long time to fully understand this. I don't know why, because it's not very tricky. But basically, there are 5 positions. There's 5 people on your team, right? So position 5 would be a hard support. It goes all the way from a hard support to a hard carry. So position 5 would be hard support. Position 4 will be like a semi-support, maybe like a mid, like someone who really plateaus at the mid phase of the game. Maybe like an initiator, a roamer. Same with position 4, can also be kind of like a roamer, someone who roams around the map like a Ricky or a Spirit Breaker. They can also like help by wards and things like that. Your position, oh, they could also be a carry, like a semi-carry. Position 4 is going to be a carry. So they're going to be with position, I mean, what am I doing? Okay, position 5, 4, 3, and then position 2. They're going to be a carry with position 1. Position 1's a hard carry, so they're both going to be just farming away. The position 1 maybe will join fights here and there, but they really want to focus on farming, joining fights if they are really needed. Also, just getting kills is considered to be farming as well, so if that's the opportunity there, they're going to jump in. And they're the ones that have the most potential to really grow and get stronger and stronger and stronger, and the more that the game goes on, they're just going to get stronger and stronger. There are some heroes, like the position 3 for example, like I said, they're the mid phase, they kind of plateau, and so they're good to like fight early on and in the mid game, but at the end they kind of fall off and they're going to be more like, you know, using their utilities, or they're going to be initiating the fights, things like that. So you have your position 5 through 1, 5 being support, 1 being carry, and then just kind of like scales into it. Oh, and one more thing about that. It's really important to realize this in the beginning, because if you're picking last or close to last, you can use this as a guide. Every time that you pick your hero for your team, look at your team and be like, okay, do we have position 1 through 5? Sometimes at the beginning when I was playing, it was like, like it's not gonna work if your whole team is carries. There's not enough farm on the whole map for like that to work, you know? And like, who's gonna buy the wards? Who's gonna like roam around the map and make sure, you know? So it's like, or if the whole team picks like position 4 and 3, which happens, people pick 5, 4, and 3 for the whole team. And then what happens when the game gets to like 45 minutes and beyond? You're fucked. You are fucked, because you just have no one on your team to carry you. So that is all I'm gonna say about the 5 positions. KDA ratio, what is your KDA? So your KDA is basically at the end of your game, you have your kills, your deaths, your assists. And you can just check this throughout your game at the top left corner of your screen. You can see, and I always use this as like a place of reference to see on the other team, is anyone snowballing? Do we need to kind of like stop them? By the way, snowballing means someone's just getting kill after kill after kill after kill and they haven't really died yet, and they're just gonna start snowballing, and that's scary. You don't want the other team to start snowballing. You want to snowball, you don't want them to snowball. So that's a good reference to do. It's just, or a good key, a good trick to do, is to use that as a reference throughout your game, just to see like where you are at and to see is anyone on your team, are they dying a lot? Do you need to kind of like help them out? So the ratio is just the ratio of that, and it's just a way to see like, you know, you can look at your ratio after every game you play with a certain hero, and you can kind of see like, okay, are you progressing? Are you not? Blah, blah, blah. Spam. Spam. No, it's not that nasty ass fake meat that comes in a can. Spamming means you are using something over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You're just spamming it. Like people could say you're spamming a hero. If you look at their profile and they've just played Timbersaw for the past 20 games, they're spamming Timbersaw. If you are in the game and you're playing Timbersaw and you're pressing your Q ability, your first ability, like over and over and over and over, I don't play Timbersaw, so I'm hoping that's not a passive, but anyway, you're pressing it over and over and over and over, you're spamming that ability. So that's basically what spamming means. And it can be good, it can be bad. It's like, hey, just spam this, or oh god, stop spamming that. Quit being a spam. Oh yeah, so I mentioned passive, and I just want to say of your abilities, there are active and there are passive, and the same thing with items. There are active items and there are passive items. Passive items and abilities basically mean just that. You don't have to do anything, you don't click it, nothing, it's great. So I mentioned what a carry is, I mentioned what a support is. I mentioned Initiator. Also, another term you can use to describe a hero is tanky or durable. So that means like someone like Tidehunter or Underlord, where they have like a high HP to begin with, or they have high armor to begin with, so they're just a bit more durable. They can be on the front lines of the fight, they can initiate, they can be someone that's absorbing most of the damage, while the more fragile people in the back, with maybe more damage per second, can, you know, go to town on these people that are focusing on the tanky hero. So that's a really important thing to think about too. Like in your team, do you have someone who can initiate? Do you have someone who's tanky? Do you have a carry? Do you have a support? Alright, so next I'm going to go over strength, agility, and intelligence heroes. So whether you're an agility hero or a strength hero or an intelligence hero, if you buy items that contribute to that attribute, then you will actually be increasing your damage output. What does that mean though? So if you're a strength hero, that basically means that your health, HP, and your health regeneration is going to be higher by default. And if you buy items that contribute to your health, then that's actually going to make your damage increase as well. And if your main attribute is intelligence, it's the same thing but with your mana. So your mana pool is going to be larger to start, and your mana regeneration is going to be larger. If you're an agility hero, that basically means that your attack speed is going to be increased and your armor. So for agility, if you're an agility hero and you get items that increase your attack speed, you're also going to be increasing your damage, which is pretty nice. Agility heroes tend to be carries, just because of the fact that you can attack really quickly with a lot of damage. Strength heroes tend to be those tanky initiators because, like I said, they can absorb a lot of the damage that's put out. And intelligence heroes tend to be supports. And this is because they can do a lot of spells, they can kind of sit in the back and just cast spells. If you're maybe Crystal Maiden, you actually help your team regenerate more mana. So the only other thing I want to mention for this video is there are abbreviations for the names of heroes. I'm not going to go over all of them, I'm just going to go over a couple so you get the main idea. But if you hear like Coddle, that's an abbreviation for Keeper of the Light, so K-O-T-L. Also PA, you hear a lot, Phantom Assassin, TA, Templar Assassin, LC, Legion Commander, VS, Bloodseeker, SS could be Shadow Shaman or Storm Spirit. Alright guys, so that is my video for today. I'm probably going to be making a second round of this video in the future when I think of more terminology, but for now, this is what I've come up with, so I hope that this has helped you, and I'll see you guys next time.